I didn't quite time it correctly because I still have jelly bellies in my mouth and I wanted it to be done. Reader Transplant Angelo, great to see you. And Mike, sir, we were going to actually talk about that. It doesn't quite have the same ring. And Angelo and I were talking about that. 812. 812. Remember, and then we don't even have to go through the whole AOC thing. It's just 812. And if you want to do AOC 12, that's fine too. I wouldn't hate it. Would not hate it. Make sure I get the backdrop. There you go. At Chateau de Hollywood, and I appreciate everybody that's coming in. If you're on Facebook, if you're on anything, and welcome to the audience on the Northeast Streaming Sports Channel, because we do that. If you're on Twitter, I'm not sure. I don't know if I can see your comments here. I don't know if I can see your comments here. So if you're commenting on Twitter and you don't see me acknowledging them, please come over to YouTube, because it's a better ride anyway. And to acknowledge the backdrop, home of the Las Vegas chapter, the brand new home of TNBC, the nation's booster club, here in Las Vegas. And I've always been TNBC friendly, so I have no problem giving a shout out to the folks that have always been wonderful to me. And I'm actually going to shout out something that is going to take you by surprise. Because if you were paying attention to my pictures from the draft, the one time that I got on TV, and again, it's not always about getting on TV, but the one time that I got on TV, I was with a group. It was Jelly Bellies, Ed, and I had to, I know it's kind of, bad etiquette, to get them off my teeth. They're great. I forgot how good they are, but I had to eat. So I bought them at the Chicago airport. I'm like, man, I need something to eat, so I got some Jelly Bellies. Fruit, not the full flavor. I just got the fruit flavor. Fruit flavors are great. Anyway, getting back to the point, you know how a Captain Jack story, I start here and I meander and wind, but I'm going to try to get back to the point here quickly. A really awesome group of Charger fans, and there are a few Charger fans who are actually worth the time. This is a theme I'm going to be running through here. Yeah, definitely. Hit me up after the show, Ed. We need to go to LA. Anyway, you saw me on the shot that I had where I was on TV, and I was with two wonderful Charger fans that are very good friends of mine. So they exist. Charger fans, the true fans, the non-ignorant fans of a team exists. And I give them as much applause as I can. In fact, if my schedule permits, because I don't know what my work schedule is going to be. I don't know what the schedule is because the schedule hasn't come out until in about a week? Maybe a little like next Wednesday, I think. And I will do a show with Violator and Ref Guru, no matter where I'm at, for a schedule release of NFL Nation Live. Have no problem doing that. It's a great time to do. It's a great show. And as Mike Sarah has alluded to, I have no problem with people who know what the hell they're talking about. But a push button issue, to me, being the old fuck that I am, and there I go, I just dropped my first F-bomb. So mark it at the 8-minute mark of the video. I dropped my first F-bomb. If you were watching yesterday's Wild Wild West show, and again, there you go, there's a plug for it. Go back to my channel on my YouTube channel and watch the Wild Wild West show. I'll try to make sure it's up there, up front. I got to go to the back stream office for restream and StreamYard and YouTube and make sure it's there. But I did something for only the second time that I've done since I've been doing shows. Only twice have I walked off a show. Only twice have I walked off a show. And I did it yesterday, the second time. Because again, ignorance is not abided by me. I can't stand it. I will not stand for it. And it makes my blood boil. Because there's some good people in the world. Like I said, there are Charger fans that are great people in the world. And the ones that I was at the draft with, I can't wait to see them again. In fact, they're the reasons why, schedule permitting, I will be going to SoFi again. See when the schedule drops, providing I'm not working. I will be going to SoFi because of those fans. Great people. And it's one of those things where, you can love the people, hate the team. I get it. When that I have no problem with that. Hate the team, love the people, providing that they do you right. But when you have somebody who is ignorant to the core, who berates you and attacks you and all the other things like that, then he doesn't stick around to listen to what the fuck you have to say. I'm out of here. I'm not wasting my time. I'm like what was it? The original Beverly Hills Cop. I'm on vacation. Granted, this is a very long vacation. And I also want to thank again the lady of the house who just walked in front of me. She's awesome. Are you camera shy?
No, not at all.
Okay, great. But I'd love to bring Loretta. Oh, not camera ready? Well, you're beautiful. She's beautiful.
Hi guys, I'm not very camera ready today, but I've been painting all day, so you have to forgive me.
Yeah, well, no forgiveness. Now, for those that don't remember, this is one of the double cannons that was on my show in October of 2022 when I had two cannons right beside me. These were the one of the starboard side broadsides of the cannons, and I had another set of cannons. And like Ed Winchell said, she's so sweet. Aww. And Angela says hello to you as well.
Hi, everybody. So we're so happy we've got Captain here with us, and it's always a pleasure to have him be around us and to get to enjoy his company. So we're going to head out to Costco, and you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next time.
There you go. They're going to Costco. I'm doing the show.
All right.
And you got me for the next, well, it depends upon you. Because remember, this show is all about you. I'm just here to hang out with you. Because we talk about issues. We talk about things that are on my mind and talk about things that are on your mind. But I couldn't just let something go. Because here's the other thing. I've been doing the Wild Wild West show with a great group of guys. Richie Richey, a great Bronco fan. Alex Givens, a great Kansas City Chiefs fan. Who I give it to him as well. And I used to have, or should say, we used to have Coach Defense, who was the San Diego / Los Angeles Charger entity that knew what the hell he was talking about. So here it is. I have no issue with somebody who's younger. I don't. But what I do have an issue with is that, and I don't want to sound like respect your elders, respect my authority. No. Respect people who know what the fuck they're talking about.
Hollywood's up. I will see you in a little bit.
Hollywood is out. He's off camera. And he will be here in a little bit as well. You might get the chance to see him on the way back. But yeah, Hollywood and Laredo Raider are ooh! And shalom to you as well, Bishop AJ. I wanted to see the bishop, the elder, the statesman, my brother. Hopefully some other time. Maybe next week, Bishop, because I might be back. I might be back in Vegas next week. Let's get a day. I'm coming over to Bishop's house because I'm sorry, I'm inviting myself, Bishop. Tell the wife, because the wife is Latina. I know she can cook because Bishop wouldn't marry somebody that couldn't cook. I'll tell you what days I'm in town. I want to see Bishop. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I'll do a show over at Bishop's house. I know I want to do a show in LA. Hopefully with a Raider backdrop with my brother Ed Winchell. But I love doing this. I love going out and seeing the people. I love it. I had to get out of my house. And again, live from Chateau de Hollywood. It's wonderful to be here. And it's wonderful that the dog that always barks at me, maybe I don't want to jinx it, but the dog that always barks at me isn't barking. Getting back to the point. I walked off a show because of the ignorance that was on the show. And again, I feel bad for Richie, although he didn't help. I feel bad for Alex, guys that I have good rapport with. But you know what? I don't have a iota of feeling bad for a young fucking kid that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about and says that I don't know what I'm talking about, and then still didn't even allow me to finish my thoughts when he jumped on me. And if this gets back to them, again, I give my best to Richie Richey of the Broncos and the MHRT network. I give my best to Alex Givens of he does things for the website, the Kansas City, was it the Chiefs Kingdom website? He does things with Coach Defense on the Coach Defense website it's the lightning fast roundtable for what is it? Fantasy football during the season. Great show. Great show. But you know, I am reticent. I'm reticent to have to deal with that ignorance again. I'll probably do it, but I'm not going to do it while I'm on this vacation. I should be at Costco with my friends right now. I should be at Costco with my friends. But I'm doing the show because I have responsibilities and I want to do that. And ahoy to you as well there, Bill. Thank you there, shipmate. Bill, where the fuck are you? Are you in Arizona? Hopefully I see you and your wonderful lady. And ahoy to you as well. And see, great, Bishop. Thank you. I love it when I love it when I can get some food. Oh, Bishop, no. You gotta watch the show. You gotta watch. Oh, you're in California. Where, Bill? I need to know. I'm doing my fucking national tour. Doing my national tour. Hopefully, Southern California. I don't want to go up north again. The only reason why I would go up north was to pick up fucking Ed Winchell and drag his ass down to LA. That's the only reason why I would go up to North Carolina. But it's disheartening. Raider Mode, good to see you as well. But I'm here. I'm here on Thursday. Okay, good, Bill. I drop me an address, man. I'm gonna be heading over there. Any Raider fan that knows their salt, Bishop is one, Angela is one, T3 Tom Jones is one. If you wish to be on in my stead, get with me and I'll get with Richie, because Richie is the producer of the show. And I know for a fact I ain't fucking doing it for a while, because I'm on vacation. I always like when the police detective Bogomil, right? Is it Bogomil? The guy that was the guy that could hear everything. Well, Bogomil was like the main character. Angelo, it's sure he can go on in my stead. Let Richie. But I know that while I'm on my tour, hopefully seeing Bill in north of San Diego, if you got a couch, that would be great. Yeah, Bishop. Hey, I'll get you and T3 together, because T3 already has an in. Angela already has an in. I love doing the show. I love doing the show with Alex. I love doing the show with Richie. But yesterday's show, I'm sorry, was a fucking clusterfuck. My heart was about ready to bust out of my chest. I was so fucking pissed off. And Angelo saw it, because after the show, I took a shower and I was just slightly, came down. And Bishop, I know you'll say it anyway, like I said, and I tell you what, here's the thing. When you try to get a word in and you explain yourself and you're being talked over and talked down and people are on you and you don't get a word in edgewise, I don't need a shit show like that. Mike Sarah was, I need to ask, and people had seen it. Was I out of line at all? If I was out of line a little bit, that's fine. But I to my honesty, I don't think I was out of line. I don't think I was out of line. And that's why I say to my good friend, Richie Riche of the Bronco cadre, I don't even know what the fuck they call him. There's only one nation. To Alex Given of Chief Kingdoms. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you there, Bill, and thank you there, Mike Sarah. Again, it hurt me. Granted, I'm not making money, but I still consider myself a professional podcaster, to walk off a show. It needed to be addressed. So I'm addressing it now. Not doing that show until I get back home. And I don't know when I'm going to get back home, because After a couple of phone calls I had today, there's no fucking reason for me to hightail it east any particular, I'm not putting the pedal down, eastbound or down, throw it up, then truck and fuck it. I'll get there when I get there. So I hope to see Bill wherever Bill is, because I'll be heading to LA. I'm going to Lake Havasu on Sunday. I'm coming back to Vegas on Monday. Unless Ed, you tell me, what Ed's plans are. I might go to California for Ed so that we can do some Dodger games together. But I will come back to Vegas on Monday because I got a thing I got to go to here. And then Ed, please get with me. We need to do LA, but I got to come back to Vegas on Monday. Something came up. But I know that I want to see a Dodger game with my boy Ed Winchell. We'll see a Dodger game with my boy Ed Winchell. Jared, thanks for coming in. Congratulations on your Raiders draft. You got the tight end you wanted, Brock Bowers. Thank you, Jared. And see, here's the other thing. Jared is a fucking Steelers fan. And I say fucking because, it's just the way it is. We have respect. We talk to each other. Jared has respect. I'm sorry. I'm berating Robert Garcia because he's young and he's not of the elder mindset, and I couldn't stand it. Thrash, good to see you. How you doing? So Ed Winchell, I will be in LA after I'm going. Here's my schedule: Lake Havasu on Sunday. I will be in Laughlin on Saturday. So Saturday Laughlin, Sunday Lake Havasu. Monday I'm coming back to Vegas for an event. And then I need to figure out where Ed's going to be so I can go to LA. So we'll get all that stuff done. Hopefully, Ed, give me a shout. I'll be there, man. I'll be there. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to address it. I wasn't just going to pretend nothing happened. I wasn't just going to pretend, nothing happened. And again, I feel for my friends, Alex Gibbons, and I feel for my friends, Rich. I won't say what his last name is because he doesn't want it out there. And I will be schedule permitting in LA for the Raiders-Chargers game with my Charger friends. And yes, there I will be in. Was it Bolt Alley or something? Lightning Alley, whatever the fuck they call it. I'll be there. There are people that are worthwhile. People that are worthwhile. I think the only redeeming quality I see in Robert Garcia is that he's a Flyers fan. Oh, Thunder Alley. Yeah, losing Alley. But according to him, the Chargers are going to be the team to beat the Chiefs this year. That's what he said. And I need to go and get some money out of an ATM while I'm here. Because they have the Raiders at 6.5 wins. I'll bet the over on that fucking forever. 6.5 wins, I'll bet the over on that. But you listen to Robert Garcia, the Charger expert. The Chargers, the greatest team. What was it that Jim Harbaugh, and I know that's not his name, but that's about what I'm going to call him. Jim Harbaugh was saying who's better than us, or how can it get any better, or whatever the fuck he said. I don't know what his tagline is. But it's going to take me a while. It's going to take me a while to get back to that show. And I'll deal with that fucking asshole punk when I get back to the show. If I'm allowed back to the show. Because I might not be allowed back to the show. Who's better than us is what Harbaugh says. Okay, whatever. And again, to you, Richie Richey, and to you, Alex Givens, nothing but love. Nothing but love. And to you, Coach Defense, my compadre and Charger fan who knows what the hell he's talking about. I miss you more than ever, brother. I miss you more than ever. So there's my opening. If there's anything you want to talk about, if you want to talk about the show, go watch it first. Go watch it first. If there's anything else you want to go talk about, hey, I've already been in almost 30 minutes of a show that relies on you for an opinion. I'm going to be here tonight. Again, I know where I'm being Saturday. Saturday's in Laughlin, Sunday's in Lake Havasu. Monday, I'm back here to Vegas. Tuesday, hopefully with Ed Winchell in LA for a couple days. Hopefully LA for a couple days. Wow, Kirby Smart with $13 million a year? Let me show that. Like I said, when I'm on vacation, I don't watch TV, man. $13 million a year, good for him. Good for him. And again, everybody that's here, Jared and Hotneil and Thrash and Ed Winchell. Who else is here? I know that Angela's here. I know that Bill Wallenzier is here. I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. I said Hotneil already. Good. What else? Who else is here? If you're here, put yourself in the comment section so I see you. Put yourself in the comment section. I want to make sure I see you. But my radar mode. There you go. I know it's against them. Obviously, Mike Sarah. Thank you there, shipmate. And I like this one right here. Bishop can teach the punk Chargers manners. Matt Marinovich, thanks for coming in. And Hot Neil, thank you for the $2. Well, my $2. Oh, Dory, thank you, honey. And I'm going to go see Dory when I'm in LA next to. I would never miss an opportunity to meet people that are wonderful. That's why I'd like to go see Bill Wallenser. That's why I want to have Eddie Winchell come down. Because it means something to me. It means something to me. Craig Gilmore, good to see you. Cheers to you. Sally. I thought it was Marie. I think I called her Marie. Dory, love you as well. Cheers to you, Craig Gilmore. Hotmail. Please pray for the mom getting evicted Monday. Oh, please. Best to Hotmail. And prayers to him. If you want to come into the show, I'm going to put the link up. If you're watching, come on over to YouTube, please. Because love everybody that's here. Like I said, I can open the blinds. I can open the blinds. But you saw that view yesterday. That was a great view, but you couldn't see my face. At least now I got some front light. I'll put this up so you can actually see I know it's ugly, but hey, what can I say? We are 32 minutes into a show. Yeah, I was going to. Bill and I go way back, way back. Um, wow, Mecca was. It was about that time, Bill. I'm not sure if it was. It was around then. It might have been 90 something, but I think that I was home then, so it was around maybe 99. Could have been 2000, but yeah, Raider Mecca was fantastic. And if you don't know what Raider Mecca is, and hit the link, by the way, please hit the link. I'm going to show that again. Hit the link. Fans in Black was a booster club that would have a time where you would go into the facilities. Doug Yapel, I see you, but you need to make sure that your devices are connected. I don't see a camera and I don't see a mic. I want to get Doug Yapel on. I do want to see Doug Yapel on, but Doug, I don't see you, sir. Are you on an Apple? Please make sure that you have your camera and your microphone hooked up. Doug. I want Doug Yapel, man. I want to see Doug Yapel. Please, Doug. I'm gonna pop you out, Doug. Make sure your devices are connected, sir. Because Doug's my boy from Erie, Pennsylvania, man. Doug is my boy. Doug, I'm gonna kick you. Please get your stuff. I hope you're listening to this. Please get your camera and microphone squared away. So, without further ado, Angelo, you can't talk for the next 1 hour and 40 minutes. You can't do it. I got to have other guests on. Okay. I'm just saying. I hope to have a bunch of other guests on. So, you got Thrash, please come in. And like I said, Aiden O'Connell is now AOC 12, according to reports. Carlos, good to see you as well. I got Carlos in here. And I like this comment as well. Yeah, Captain with a black beard, and yeah, when I used to have a fully black beard. Then it got gray, and then I would dye it. And I'm like, why? I don't need to fucking dye it. I need to dye it, DIET, but I don't need the DYE space IT. Without further ado, let's bring on Angelo Raider Transplant, who we had the pleasure of having at Casa Chateau. No, it's Casa the Power Raider. It's Chateau de Hollywood. So good to see you there, brother. How you doing? And remember, I gotta have more guests.
Staying on for 5 hours. No,
Fuck kidding.
You. No, Cap. Remember that the great thing about Thursday nights is I have to go to Transplant Support Group at 7. So,
okay.
I only just wanted to pop in and say hello. And I guess both Anna and Hollywood left to go to Costco, but I want to say thank you to them also. I was gonna hook up Bishop with Rich if you want, so Bishop can
Please
go.
do.
You know,
Please
that
do.
way they can do that. And then
when you do that, you can tell Richie Richey that I addressed the fiasco.
Oh, I sent them a message when you were on.
Yeah.
I sent them a text that said, "Hey, Cap's addressing it right now." And then I don't know if he's actually watching it or not. Rich, if you're watching it, you know. So
I don't think I said anything that was too over the top on this show about what happened. I didn't denigrate Robert Garcia enough, actually. I could really rake him over the coals.
Right.
But to me, it was ignorance exhibited, and I had no time for it. And that's the bottom line.
Right.
Ignorance
Right. Now I think I don't know. Here, let's bring in Jatniel. I want to see if he watched it actually. Jatniel, are you there?
It's hot, Neil, and it's quick. Yeah. It's quick, okay? Quick there, shipmate, because hot Neil, thank you for doing. You got to teach me how to do that.
Yeah,
go ahead, hot Neil. What was your take, sir? Hot Neil, did you watch the show? Hot Neil,
Hey,
are you
Captain.
there? Okay,
You catching me
quickly,
in the dark having a quickie.
quickly. I know you're smoking because I can see the cigarette.
The sound is bad. I can't really hear you guys.
Okay, quickly, Hot Neil.
No, I just want to know if the rumors true that the Raiders are playing off on playoff starts on July 31st.
They're doing what on July 31st?
If the Raiders starts July 31st,
If what starts on July 31st? Honey, are you there? Hello?
yeah, I'm here. Just the sound is bad.
Okay. What is your question, sir? Yeah, I'm sorry, Honey. You're gonna have to get rid of you. I apologize.
I didn't think you could hear us, Cal. I
Yeah.
think there was like a connection issue going on over there. But yeah, no, I absolutely love the Hollywood's new place. I love that both Anna and Hollywood and Kinsley will be coming. That's awesome. Be a part of our Las Vegas community. The banner that you have in the back, is that the one, or is that who's the president of that one, Cap?
That is the Hollywood being the president of TNBC.
Got it. Okay. All right. So TNBC Las Vegas is Hollywood's the president, right?
Hollywood is the president of TNBC Las Vegas.
Got it. Okay. All right. Because I don't know how many people in the Las Vegas community know of it yet. It's pretty recent, right, Cap?
Yeah, it's a recent occurrence. Like I said, it was debuted when when Hollywood went to the TNBC party in Dallas, which was on the 20th. So it was debuted there, and I'm sure you're looking at the private chat. So good for you.
Okay. Yeah. I want to say hi to Bill. Hey, Bill. Thanks,
Bill,
man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. And thank you for all these number updates. So O'Connell changing to 12. I love to see that. I love, and again, Doug, 1 week to the schedule comes out. Can't wait as well, partner. It's wonderful to have that happen. And great. And then we got, like I said, Jackson Powers Johnson I think that he deserves whatever Wisniewski number. Okay. Whatever Wisniewski.
He's number 70 right now, Cap. Number 70.
Right. And I'm hoping that eventually he changes to a Steve Wisniewski or even the the Richie Incognito number. Hopefully. Because that's what he should be, in my estimation.
Matt Moradovich is talking about Delmar Glaze or DJ Glaze, however you guys want to say it. But Cap, like I was telling you in Hollywood last night, I guess the best case scenario would be if Glaze lives up to what he's supposed to be able to be his ceiling, and we could have an Art Shell type, because Art Shell was also a 3rd round pick. So you never know. Maybe.
We'll see. He went to a similar school. I think Art Shell went to Maryland Eastern Shore, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct on that?
Let me see.
I think Art Shell went to Maryland Eastern Shore, and Glaze is out of Maryland, period.
I'm sure.
Yes, well, it's just the memory. Like I said, I think I might be correct, and I like the fact that Zamir White is going back to his college number 3, because people play better with.
You're correct. You're correct, by the way, Cap. He went to University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
There you go. Abdullah at 8. That's a good number for him. And the people getting there, and again, Brock Bowers with 89, great. The fact that Mayer is 87, like he was in college, Who are you going to cover between Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer and Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers? There you go. Oh, I need to get me some cards, man. I need to get me some cards. I bought when I was rolling through Reno, I bought a Topps baseball set from last year. It only cost me $60. And I'm not going to take it out of the wrap either. It's going to be, a complete Topps baseball set. But again, now, Angelo, first off, when's your group?
Oh, my transplant sports group. I'll leave in probably about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just trying to help monitor all of these comments for you, and I think you did your address just fine, Cap. I mean, it was short, it was sweet. Everything that you said is there for all of you guys who are watching the show right now and are listening to the chat. Cap blew. What I'll say, Cap, is a lot of people when you left were highly entertained by and I know that you were very upset, but I think that optically, and I totally understand where you're coming from. It's the same way I feel about boxing, in all honesty, and I've explained this to you where I can't find myself in an intelligent conversation with someone who doesn't know names like Salvador Sanchez or Wilfredo Benitez or a Joe Frazier or a Sugar Ray Robinson, because if they're gonna start talking to me about Jake Paul, and somehow I'm supposed to think that that's real boxing when we all know that it's not, then it's upsetting to me, because I actually that was my profession, Cap. So
Right.
that's why when people ask, why don't you have your own boxing MMA show? I did when it was on TV, and there's no way I do one in a podcast because there's too many idiots. There's too many people that don't do enough history, and then you'll find yourself arguing with people who don't have the history. And I think where you're most upset, or where you would be most upset at, is it would almost be better, for example, if the Wild Wild West had like a test. Like, let's say you did like a 10-page questionnaire of the history of their teams, and then whoever's a part of that panel, if they can answer, I don't know, 8 out of 10, then that would mean that they're probably pretty good about knowing the history of their team.
Well, and I'm going to stop you right there as well, because this gentleman, and I call him a gentleman, is a great person. This is Mundungus Creevy. This is basically the man behind the MHRT network, another Bronco fan who I have a lot of respect for. Okay. And Mundungus, I appreciate you being here, because I addressed, it wasn't an elephant, it was a gang of elephants that were in the room. Okay. From yesterday. I don't know what what a group of elephants is called. Somebody can look that up. Like there's a flock of seagulls. There's a den of wolves, and there's something of dolphins. Whatever a group of elephants is called. That was what was in the room today. And Mundungus is
called a herd. Cap. It's called a herd.
Thank you, Matt. See, Matt Marinovich is on it, brother. Matt Marin, I heard there was a herd of elephants in the room. And Mundungus Creevy is a fantastic gentleman from the MHRT network. He's the man behind everything MHRT. Great friend of mine. And again, it amounts to people that you have respect for. People that you have respect for. Mundungus, I got respect for you, brother. I got respect for Richie Richey. I got respect for people, that are not even doing their own podcasts or things like that, because they know what the fuck they're talking about. And the other thing is they allow people to express their views without having somebody fucking talk all over them. How can I say anything? How can I say anything when somebody is shouting me down? When somebody is shouting me down. And I got respect for you, Mundungus, because you are the man. And again, I don't like your fucking team. I think that the Broncos suck, and there you go. But even Richie Richey thinks the Broncos suck. So there's nothing bad there. But I allow you to say what you need to say, and I thank you for coming on here, sir. Mundungus Creevy is a good shipmate. But I am not going to be around anybody that's fucking ignorant. At least not for long. So as the guy said in Beverly Hills Cop, I'm on vacation, and I'm not going to worry about it until I get to Florida. And Mundungus, we have Angelo is already hooking up Richie Riche with a Bubba who will represent the Raiders if he's allowed on time. So we have already taken care of that. I would never leave the show short. I would never leave the show short because either Angelo would be there or Tom Jones would be there or our gentleman Bishop would be there providing a can. So I take responsibility for things like that, sir, and blessings to you, Mundungus Creepy. So thank you. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put some comments up. Again, Clayton Heron, who is a wonderful Broncos fan, even though, again, Clayton, and by the way, Clayton, when I go to the draft next year, yes, this is live. This is live, Jack Kenna. This is live. So, yeah, Gallup has those shit catches, but there you go. And that's the other thing. We were trying to talk about that. And again, I kind of had fun with Alex, who was talking about the guy that the Chiefs re-signed, and I was having fun with him. We have fun like that. But I thought it was, maybe if I disrespected Alex, please have Alex get a hold of me as well. I thought it was fun. But yeah, we brought up Michael Gallup being the guy, and I love Michael Gallup, but until he produces, he's just another guy. He's Jag, man, just another guy. Hopefully, he will produce. Read up and look for the question. Okay. I'll look.
You're talking about this one, Cap. Let me see. I think that's the one.
And it's Tucker. It's not Trucker, Barbara. It's Tucker. It was DJ Turner and Trey Tucker, and I put in Tucker.
Yeah, I think I don't think there's going to be a lot of 3rd and 7s anyways, Cap, because that's the only that's the whole point about Brock Bowers is I don't think we're going to even be discussing Tucker, Gallup. We're running a 12 personnel. Otherwise, why in the world did we take a tight end at number 13? Right, Cap?
Well, we're not always going to run 12.
No, I know. But for the majority of the way, you would say 50% of the plays are going to be 12 personnel, wouldn't you?
Hey, Mundungus, thanks again. Thank you for coming in, sir. And I'm good. Angelo saw me when my blood pressure went down to, you know how when the teapot kettles and it was only on this. It was already down there. Yeah, I'm good. And like I said, this is the type of dude. It's the type of dude Mundungus is, man. I love Mundungus. Oh, first off, how could you not like a fucking guy who has a name like Mundungus Creevy, man? That's the greatest name in the fucking world as far as I'm concerned. So thank you there, shipmate. I appreciate that. And there you go. And with the other thing, getting back to point, thank you, Mundungus. Mundungus, if you can, you got my number, text me, man. I want to make sure I got your number. Or if you can, get a hold. If you don't have my number, please text me if you can. But here's again what we were talking about is Bowers is a tight end, but he's an H-back. He's a fullback. He's a guy who can break out wide. He's basically that guy. That guy, man, was, you can do so. He's Gadget, man. He's Inspector Gadget, right? Because he can do all of those things. Mayer is a fantastic full-size Dave Casper-esque blocking, receiving tight end. And Brock Bowers is the guy kind of like Aaron Hernandez, who is not my favorite person, okay? Not my favorite person. And again, he's dead, and he killed people, and he was a Gator, and that's about the best I can say about him. But he was a killer. But Aaron Hernandez, when he was with the 2 tight end sets with the Patriots, he was the gadget tight end. He could block, he could throw, he could line them up everywhere, and he could catch, and he was great. But he was never as talented as Brock Bowers was. It will never be as talented ever, even if he was alive today. So Mundungus was the base player for, hey, I tell you what, brother, don't Mundungus, don't throw anything past Matt Marinovich, man. He knows his shit. Matt Marinovich knows his shit. But again, if the Raiders go 12 or if they go 11, it doesn't really matter because they can go 11 personnel, or maybe it's 21 if you have 2 running backs, and Bowers can be in the backfield. So they can still have him on the field, but not even as a tight end. And Jimmy Farrell, good to see you. But I'm excited. Okay, about what can be. And again, I like the fact that Aiden O'Connell, because now I don't have to say, yeah, people were saying AOC, and you know what, for the fun of it, I say AOC is that fucking skinny bitch from New York. I get it. So it was, and I thank you for those that remembered it was AOC 4. Hey, man, it's 812. It's 812 because AOC 12 just takes too long to say. 812 or Aiden 12, something like that.
Vitamin A12.
Vitamin A12.
Take a dose of your vitamin A12.
Hey, I always tell the ladies, I say, have you had your vitamin J today? Because I got a lot for you. Hey, that's the Sir Barks a lot. That's the dog. I'm sure you guys heard that. Thanks, Mundungus. I will make sure I got that. I'll look over at Twitter. X my ass. It's fucking Twitter. Thank you there, sir. So yeah, it's great. It's great that we have all these options. So I think it will be. I've not been this excited over it. Thank you, my God. Israel Young. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's exciting to be a Raider fan because I firmly believe, and this was the crap that I was trying to get through on the show last night, but I wasn't able to do so, is that the other coaches in the AFC West, you got a fucking pantheon of coaches that have all of the accolades and all the things like that. But I think there's only one coach in the AFC West that's actually won a Super Bowl ring as a player, and that is Antonio Pierce. Because Jim Harbaugh never fucking won a Super Bowl as a player, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think he won a Super Bowl as a player. I know Andy Reid never played. He was the biggest fucking kid in the pump, pass, and kick contest. He was like 3 times the size when he was doing it as the LA Ram. You've seen the video. He's like 3 times the size as the kids next to him. But I know he never won a Super Bowl as a player. And I think Sean Payton never won a Super Bowl as a player, but Antonio Pierce has. But he also brings to the staff of the Raiders Super Bowl winning coaches, Marvin Lewis, Tom Coughlin. Okay, Philbin, I'm not sure if he won a Super Bowl. Philbin has the cachet of all the things that he did, and he kept Rob Ryan on staff, and he has Graham, who's going to be a great defensive coordinator. I think we might have only one more year of him. So again, it is. And I'm going to put up the Mundungus question. Atlanta taking Penix, I know the Raiders would have taken a 13 until the fact. Hey, Mundungus, I want to thank the Atlanta Falcons and I want to thank the Denver Broncos for taking something that the Raiders would have fucked up. I thank you, sir, because had Penix been on the board, the Raiders would have taken him at 13, had he been on the board. And had Bo Nix been on the board at 13, the Raiders would have taken Bo Nix. And I think Bo Nix will be an adequate quarterback for the Broncos. I think Michael Penix might be a star. But what I don't bank on is this. This is the visual. So, yeah, I am wearing shorts, okay? The camera's doing it. I'm not banking on that. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I lifted up both of my knees. Right? I'm not banking on that. If Michael, I have no bad juju about Michael Penix because he's a Falcon, and we'll see him like once every 4 years at most. So
Hey,
there it
hey,
is.
Cap, before I go, I want to say, hey, Mundungus, I just sent you a message on Instagram. So that's me. And then second, in terms of like the quarterback question, you know, Cap, from the beginning when I was coming on and I was even hosting the show, I would always say we don't need to draft a quarterback. It's almost like why, you know, it's unfair to not give A12 a chance and see what he can do. But in my head, I think that's why we got Gardner Minshew, because let's say we give him a chance and we're halfway in, and let's say he's 4-4, but Antonio feels like, you know what, kid, you're just not ready. Then we got Gardner Minshew. We could still become a playoff team, right? Everything would still be okay. We gave him a fair chance. And again, guys, if you're listening to this, and you know I do all the stats stuff, next year, Shadur Sanders, Quinn Ewers, Carson Beck. I mean, there's so many different quarterbacks coming out that honestly, even if we're picking top 15, top 18, maybe even top 20, let's say we happen to be picking top 20 because we didn't make it to the playoffs or whatever next year, right?
Yeah.
Carson Beck, I'll guarantee you will be there. And you watch Carson Beck play with Brock Bowers, Cap, for Georgia. What did you think of Carson Beck as a future quarterback for the Raiders?
He's the present Georgia quarterback, correct?
Yes, he's the one that was throwing to Brock Bowers.
Right. But the quarterback before him was a bit smaller, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Right. Carson Beck at least has some decent size to him, because I think the quarterback before him that won, that was the undefeated Georgia championship guy, he would have been a bit small in the NFL, and I can't remember who got him. But Carson Beck has got decent size. He's not a monster, but he's got decent size. He's got great quarterback smarts, and you have Carson Beck, you got Clinton Ewers, and then you also got Shadur Sanders. There's going to be quarterbacks available next year.
Right. Yeah.
And God forbid, the Raiders need a quarterback. You can trade up if the Raiders are, a medium build and draft, because not everybody's going to need a quarterback.
Right. We really like you said, Cap, and then I'll go after this, is that we put ourselves in a really good position. I think that for people who are too dumb to recognize that Tom Telesco did do us a favor using his expertise in the field of drafting, that he didn't want to put us in a gambling position. Let me say it that way. The way Tom Telesco drafted is he didn't want to gamble anything. And usually if you have a general manager like that, I could tell that he wasn't trying to draft to get AP fired. He was trying to draft so that it helps AP do what AP needs to do. Because look at all the defensive pieces we ended up getting in the third day of the draft, right? And everybody that we got is things that we needed. I think all of them are going to end up being steals, from Lobby to Trey Taylor. You talked a little bit about that, the Air Force guy. And then, we don't know anything yet about MJ Devonshire, but I've heard the analysts talk about how he might even be better than the Camarion Thomas guy who runs the 4-3. So who knows, Cap? I mean, again, we should just all be positive about it. And the last thing I'll say to the chat is, if Glaze ends up being awesome, I can't wait to actually say, oh my God, that guy just got glazed. All right, Cap.
I'd love to see
I'm going to Transplant Support Group. Thank you, Cap.
Hey, thanks again there. That's Angelo, Raider Transplant. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, brother, and thank you for being here. Twan, thank you for being here as well. Come into the show. We're still talking about the draft, because I will say that on Wild Wild West next week, they're going to talk about the unrestricted free agents that everybody got. So if Bishop's still here, or if Angelo even hears about it, they will talk about all of the guys that the Raiders picked up that weren't drafted. Everybody's bitching about Well, we didn't draft a quarter. We didn't get a quarterback. Well, we got friggin' Gus Bradley's kid. He's a project. I remember when the Raiders, and again, only because I remember things and I actually have a decent cognizance of what we used to do. When the Raiders would get somebody and they would want to, like stash them away on the IR for a year, they stashed away the punter that, and I'm brain farting his name, King. They stashed King on IR for a year because Shane Leckler was still there. So they stashed King on IR with a broken fingernail, right? Because they knew that Shane Leckler was probably going to be a bit beyond their capacity, and they had Marquette King on IR. So here's the thing: if these guys may be really, really good, but they're not ready to break into the 53. There's a guy on the what is it, the UFAs? I think his kid's first name is, his nickname is Tulu, which is funny because Tulu in Tagalog means gonorrhea, but that's beside the point. But he's a very fast receiver that the Raiders got unrestricted. So, and yeah, I agree with Cool Kev. Gus Bradley's kid is another Brian Hoyer. He's a cerebral quarterback. He knows what he needs to do. He doesn't have the greatest arm or the greatest physical skills, but he's going to be a good coordinator someday. I can remember we had addressed a lot of our necessary. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally, for being. And again, Sally, I want to see you and your hubby when I get over to LA, spend a night. Give me a couch and give me a couch and an outlet for my CPAP. That's all I ask. There you go. We got the president. Hey, and we're gonna have the president's nephew in a minute. You got President Oso, and I've already been banging the drum. I've been banging the drum for TNBC Las Vegas and the great place that is Chateau de Hollywood. I've always been TNBC friendly, and I always say kind things about TNBC. And that is from the president of TNBC, Oso. And without further ado, we're going to make this a family affair. We're going to bring in the nephew. Oh, see, this is one thing that, oh my God, there we go. Okay. I love the way that, that Angelo can make the big screen and the small screen. I need to do that more often, but we got Raider Mode in here, who is Oso's nephew. Thank you there, Raider Mode. What do you got to say, sir? Because I would like to hear your opinion of what's going on.
Well, from what I've saw in the draft, we did work on our defense a lot more. We did pick up a few really good defensive players. We worked a little bit on the offensive line and defensive line. We got ourselves an interior defensive lineman who I think would work really good next to Crosby. In Bauer?
No, Brock Bowers is the tight end, brother.
Oh, okay. So he could work on the other side.
Yeah, Brock Bowers is going. Brock Bowers. The Raiders are bringing back the double tight end set. Like they used to have with Dave Casper and Raymond Chester, Dave Casper. We had ran two tight ends, and who the fuck are you going to cover? Who's going to catch the ball, man? And it's going to
be. It's hard to cover with schemes like that, and I've had experience in trying to cover those type of schemes, and it's always been tough for us here on the semi-pro level. Not necessarily because we're not skilled in covering those kind of schemes, but more so of it's a little difficult because you have two tight ends, and either one's going to block, or both are going to block, or they're both going to go out for a pass.
Yeah. And one thing I can say about Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers, these wide receivers know how to block. That's why Josh Jacobs had the career year that he had, because they were blocking downfield for him, and it was one of those things where, okay, we're going to be dangerous this year because we're going to have so many offensive weapons, and they're not going to be able to load up the box, because Zeus White is a fantastic running back, but he doesn't have the name that Josh Jacob does. So now they can't really load up on the boxes. They got to figure out, there's a lot of guys that are going to go out and catch passes. So Zeus is going to have a good year, and all those other guys are going to have a good year. Pick your poison. The Raiders offense this year is going to be the dynamic offense that we should have had. And I will say this, with McFired, with the offensive genius that he was, this is the offense that we should have had with that schmuck, and he never brought it. But Luke Getsy, I'm thinking, and again, we got to see it. This is definitely, a show me. This is Missouri. Show me it. So yeah. I want to see it.
But like I said, I liked how we worked a little bit more on the defensive side, because that's something that we've needed to improve on. We did miss a couple of needs in trying to pick up a receiver. I did see that when I was looking through the draft and when I was looking at what the Raiders needed, because it stated on the board that we needed a receiver.
We got that with Brock Bowers. We got that with the wide receivers that we picked up in UFA. We got that with Michael Gallup if he stays on the field. So you don't get everything in the draft. And thank you, Art White, for reminding people. Dave Casper and Raymond Chester they were unstoppable in the 70s. Okay, hopefully it don't happen again. And I was going to say, Jack Kenneth said, the Raiders have paid Josh Jacobs? No. The Raiders gave Josh Jacobs a great offer, and the Packers wanted him too much.
Hey, Captain, I'm going to jump and okay. I'll come back. I have my team owner giving me a call.
You take care, partner. I'll try to get you on, but again, I got other folks in there. You be well. I know going to come in as well. Hey, thanks there for being there, Mode, and blessings to you.
Thank you, sir.
You got
Go
it.
Raiders.
Hoorah. Raider Mode. Twan, come on in. I want to hear from Twan. And Anna is always welcome. Anna, did you watch Wild Wild West last night? Just wondering, because that's what we opened the show with. It was a half an hour discussion of what happened last night. And again, we've already addressed the fact that we are in Chateau de Hollywood, and the TNBC Las Vegas president. Oh, Anna, you only caught the first part? Go watch the end. That's all I can tell you. Go watch the end. So we got Twan coming. Thank you, Raider Twan, and blessings to you, sir. It's always good to see you. How you doing there, Twan?
Hey, it is a great day to be a Raider. It's beautiful outside. Obviously, you can hear a plane over my head, but I decided to take a few steps today outside. But how you doing?
I'm good. Hey, did you see that Angelo made an appearance outside of his bubble last night? He actually came over to the house, so we had a chance to hang out with Angelo. It was great.
What?
Yeah.
He came out the bubble. He came out the bubble wrap.
Yeah, he came out of the boy in the plastic bubble. And again, I'm not talking bad because I was.
Yeah.
John Travolta made himself on that movie, The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. But yeah, he came out of his bubble wrap. He came out and watched us. So, Twan, first off, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well today. Today is definitely one of my off days, so I'm always feeling a little better off day. But every time what Tom Telesco did in the draft, I feel even better day by day.
Yeah, and see, it was horrible because the San Diego. I keep calling them The Charger guy was all over. It was so great to have a draft without Tom Telesco. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh
Telesco
well.
had a really good draft for the Raiders, and he's already said, God, it was so good to have. You know what? Okay, shut the fuck up.
And that just shows you how ignorant some people are. They fail to forget who was really moving the strings over there in San Diego. And I'm gonna say San Diego because that's kind of the respect I give them. They should
I,
have stayed in San Diego.
I got
But anyway, there was a lot of strings being pulled.
no, Twan. I hope we didn't lose you, brother. Damn, I hope we didn't lose Twan.
Raiders.
There we
Here with the
go.
Raiders,
You're back,
here
brother.
with the Raiders, we have, you know, Mark Davis who says, "Hey, I'm trying to stack my money."
Twan, brother.
I'm,
You
I'm
were
sorry.
pixelated. You were pixelated more than a what is it? Than a jigsaw puzzle on Mars, man.
Let,
That's
let-
how bad it was.
I'm sorry.
No,
So
no,
yeah,
no. You would know I would never do anything deliberately, but
no,
just
you're
I wanted to let you know. But yeah, go ahead, sir.
yeah, but with Tom Telesco, he's getting a lot of freedoms that he wasn't getting with um, over with the Chargers. So we're actually reaping the benefits in
Yeah,
regards to Tom Telesco, and hey, their loss is our treasure.
damn right, damn right. So I like that. Now, so Twan, and honestly, if you gave it, if and again, here's something stupid, and I will say it as well. People automatically they grade the draft. You
Uh
don't
huh.
know what the draft grade is going to be till at least 3 years. At
Yeah.
least 3 years.
Yeah.
But initial responses. What do you think? How do you think the Raiders did in the draft?
As a content creator, I have to, I feel like I'm obligated to give a preliminary grade, but I do also at the same time grade after the draft. You know what I'm saying? After three
Right.
years later, I look at, okay, do we still got this? First of all, is he still on? Is he still with the team? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we've been in situations where we'll draft a guy and he's on the next, spirit flight out of there the next year. So there's a lot of factors into grading later on, but you know, of course, I got to give a preliminary grade. I give it an A minus. Just addressing certain things. I'm glad, and I was talking about this and was preaching this before the draft. And some people did not like my my take, but obviously it seemed like it's working. That we did not f those picks. That we did not just give up the farm. I think certain situations in regards to the draft allowed us not to do that. Penix being taken, saying in the to the Falcons totally threw, I think, a wrench in what we were intending, and I think
I'm glad they did that, though. I'm glad that the Atlanta Falcons took that. And again, no offense, no hate to Michael Penix, no hate to
mm,
Michael. I hope he turns out to be a fantastic quarterback. But
I feel bad for him because I think he did actually what he should. But that's a whole nother discussion,
yeah,
definitely.
I hope. Well, okay, Israel says he does that. What I'm saying is this: if Michael Penix balls out, good for him. But I don't bank. I don't. I do the give the Vegas odds on those needs, and those needs, the odds on those needs are not really good. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, Israel.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I wasn't, more on the boat of effing the picks right now. I think it's really important for us to really build out this team, and I think Tom Telesco did exactly that by his best available, process in regards to every pick that he made. You could tell that it was a lot of, best available. What I kind of when I said, what I've been saying and what I believe that this draft kind of indicates is value and versatility. And when you look at all the players that we got on the roster, you can see either a real strong value and versatility, or one or the other, or you see both of that really
Yeah,
shining on a lot of these guys. And And I think that that's what we need to build out this roster. If we're really honest with ourselves, we can say, yeah, we love the Raiders, and I think we all do love the Raiders. But when we really break down this roster ain't really as deep as as we think it is. And in order for us to really build out and fill out this roster and have consistency in regards to getting into the playoffs and knocking on Super Bowl doors, is when you really fill out the rosters. That's why you see the Eagles always knocking on the door. That's why you see the Niners always knocking on the door. That's why you see those teams really knocking on doors, because they actually have built out their roster for multiple years of success of
Right.
getting to the Super Bowl. And I think that's what we're working on right now. We're not completely there, but we're taking the right steps forward.
I agree, brother. I agree. And again, if you're not following Raider Twan, you're wrong. It's Raider space TWUAN Raider Twan. If I took all of my crap off the screen, you would be able to see his full name. But yeah, make sure you're watching Raider Twan. The official unofficial reverend of his band, his what do you call your crew? Your
I call them the best chat that YouTube has to offer, and they have named themselves the Congregation.
Okay, there you
I
go.
I consider myself the chaplain of a group called the NWA, which is Nation with Attitude, but
I love it.
also I consider myself a chaplain of the nation. Anybody within Raider Nation that needs, some prayer or some guidance, I'm here for it. I'm not saying I have all the answers. I'm not saying I'm the guru and all of that stuff, but just know that you have someone of religious background to help you in any way possible.
Yeah, and again, blessings to Raider Twan. I tell you what, and I say this with reverence, I am probably around a lot longer because people like Twan, people like Bishop, people like Rue J, the
Mm.
very religious folks that are devout have kept me alive with prayer. Because
Mhm.
I know that this bastard would probably been canked a long time ago had the good folks not said good things to keep this old bastard alive. And I thank you. And again, I'm not being facetious about that. I thank you, and I thank Bishop, and I thank Ruche, and I thank all of the people that say good prayers for me and all those that deserve it. And I thank you as well, Twan.
Yeah, I absolutely, and I can agree with that. I think even with me, I haven't done everything perfect. I haven't said everything perfect. I haven't crossed my I's and dot my T's. Oh, I messed up that too. But even with that, there's people that have had well wishes and prayed for me, and I believe also that's the reason why I'm still even alive today too. So absolutely.
To you as well, sir. Hey, thanks for stopping by and joining us, man. Again, it's always a pleasure having you here. And again, make sure you're watching Raider Space, TWUAN, Raider Twan, the Reverend of the only congregation of his own on YouTube as well.
All right. Blessings to everybody. And of course, always go Raiders.
Go Raiders. There you go. Yep. And I said NWA is not what NWA was before. It wasn't, no. It's not what it was. It wasn't the with attitude. It's the nation with attitude. Because when they said, "Hey, you want to be a member or a part of NWA?" and I'm like, "Whoa!" First off, this boy would never use an N word. No N word, Cap, no N word. It's nation. I'm like, nation with attitude. I love that. So we are definitely, like I said, NWA, Nation with Attitude. You got TNBC, you got the Black Hole, you got the Nomads, you got all of the clubs out there to do good things, Wrecking Crew. There's so many folks that do what we do, but we do it better because we're a Raider group of people and we're all family, man. We're all family. So best to you. If you want to come into the show, Anna, if you can, come into the show. Jack Kenna, we got about 40 minutes. And then I'm going to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. No wasabi available. I love that. Cool. Good. Yeah, wasabi. And we had our boy Clayton, who's from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Hopefully he comes in. Clayton, if you're still in. Got Billy Harris who comes in the show every now and again. Hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. Please come in. It's good to see everybody. And hopefully we'll see you. Because we're still talking. We're talking about how good this team can be. It doesn't mean it's going to transpire. The fact that Aiden O'Connell is now going to be wearing number 12, I like that. I like that. Oh, Anna, I got to talk to you about that. I'm not, Anna, I'm not sure. I'm going to see you Saturday for sure, but I don't have a place to stay and I don't have a place to shower. So I might just come down on Saturday. I don't know. Give me a call after the show, please, Anna. Please, please, please. You're getting hungry. Okay, I'm hungry too. But yeah, call me after the show, Anna, if you still got me. Hopefully, Anna has my number. So good. But yeah. But I will see Anna Diaz this weekend. Actually, Saturday, there's a big car show in Laughlin. I will be there with Rita. Rita is going to be down there. And also Dancing Queen, Monica is going to be down there. There's a gal with Monica. You know, I'm not sure what her name is, but we're all going to be hanging out and having a great time at the car show on Saturday. Sunday, I will be in Lake Havasu. And then Monday, I will be driving back to Vegas because I have a meeting to go to on Monday. So I got to come all the way back to Vegas. Gas, gas, gas. And then on Tuesday, like I said, hopefully, I will be in LA with my boy Ed Winchell. Because that's me and Ed Winchell need to hang out in LA. But if you see the link, hit it up. Oh, good. I will make sure I got Mundungus. He did give me his phone number. I'm going to make sure that I put that in my phone. Great to see Mundungus. Great guy. And again, good to see all the folks that are on the MHRT network. Like I said, man, there are fans that it doesn't matter if they have bad taste in football teams, if they're not Raider fans, that's okay. But they can be great people. And that's what I'm happy to find out. That's what I'm happy to be espousing is the folks that can be out there. Oh, good. I got his number. I got Mundungus's number. Denver. NFL. MHRT. Mundungus. Creek. Like I said, how can you not love that name? Got it. Good to see. Got to see. So again, I'm getting some emails and things like that. And we're talking the draft, we're talking football, we're talking our friends. Cap is taking his Mundungus to Lake Havasu. Hey, man, if I can have a good time in Lake Havasu, I think Captain needs to show the London Bridge my Mundungus. Because isn't that the way it should be? Isn't that the way it should be? I'm texting. I'm sorry. I'm doing as much. I'm multitasking. Israel, what is it? Captain, I heard a rumor that you're trying to turn Justin Fields into a kickoff return. Do you think he will be on? Well, I saw that video. Where they said Justin Fields could be a kick returner. Here's the thing, and I say this to you, and I mean this. If Russell Wilson is their quarterback, right? And Russell Wilson is there, and he's their quarterback, and they got a guy as talented as Justin Fields, who's just sitting on the bench. Thanks again, Bishop. And again, barbecue at Bishop's house when I get there. I'll tell you when. Bishop, like I said, Monday it won't be because I have an event on Monday. Then hopefully I will be in LA on Tuesday. But then when I come back to Vegas, like around the 10th or 11th or 12th, barbecue with the Bishop. Thank you, sir. And I'm hoping your wife makes some good Mexican stuff. Just hoping. Anna, because I know Anna should. Anna makes good shit. But anyway, going back to the thing, and here, this is what they were talking about. Okay, Israel saying that that not me. I'm not trying to turn Justin Fields into a kickoff returner. But you know what? If he wants to do it, why not? He's a backup quarterback. And until he is given the reins as the guy, why not? I have no problem with that. The problem is that if Russell Wilson gets hurt and then Justin Fields gets hurt on kick return, then you're fucked. But you have to outweigh that. You got to weigh that. But I would have no problem with it. I would have no problem with it. So there's your answer, Israel. Salute to you, John Leon. Bishop, thank you there, shipmate. Salute to all the folks that are here. And again, why not use? Oh no. Yeah, but it's not the Bears though. It was the Steelers because Justin Fields is now on the Steelers. So yeah, no worries, Israel. But Justin Fields is a backup with the Steelers, right? And they got Russell Wilson who's their quarterback, but he's an athlete. Remember when we had Terrell Pryor? Terrell Pryor? What are you barking at, brother? What are you barking at? Shh, quiet. Terrell Pryor has the record for the the longest run by a touchdown. Was it 98 yards? And you know what sucked was I was down in Guantanamo. I just got to the sports bar to watch the game, right? I just gotten there. And I think it was like third and whatever. It was like 3rd and 8 from the 2-yard line. I might be mistaken on the downs, but it was so early in the game that by the time I got to the sports bar, and it was against Pittsburgh, by the way, I remember that Terrell Pryor ran it 90-something yards. It was quick. Might have even been first down. I don't remember. I just remember that it was so quick that it was maybe 3 plays into the game. Could have been the second play of the game. Could have been the first play. But Terrell Pryor was gone. And look at the athleticism that it took for that. And, maybe he should have come over and been the wide receiver, the tight end, because he could have done it. But, Al Davis's draft pick will at least go down. Will have a record as of right now. The quarterback with the longest touchdown run is Terrell Pryor. So, hey, Pink Panther, how you doing? Oh, love my lady. Go, like I said, Pink Panther, who is a Panthers fan. Can't wait to see her in Vegas. Lots of love to her. And I will be on, and I'm already promoting it. Right? There is a show that Pink Panther does with another young lady, and it's on this network. It's on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. It's a podcast, and I will do it when I know I can make it. When I know I can make it, I will be there. I know the team. I just refuse to say that team's. Israel is definitely not a fan of the. So there you go. Thank you there, Pink Panther. All things football from a lady's perspective. Great show that it is. Pink Panther is part of that, and the other young lady's name, who is the host. technically she's the hostess. I think that and I'm not calling, she's a host, but she's a hostess because she's a beautiful lady. Pink Panthers is a beautiful lady. I say it with the most positivity going. Great, beautiful ladies, and they're both Panther fans. They're awesome. They're awesome. Who love you? Yeah, no. And any other ESF fans? There you go. Sonia Pearson. There you go. Any fans of any sports fans that want to be on the show, all things football from a lady's perspective, make sure you look for that, please. All things football from a lady's perspective. You got Pink Fanfare on there. You got Sonia Pearson on there. Great show. I don't get a chance to see it a lot because I'm busy, but the shows that I have caught, fucking wonderful. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sonia. Sorry, Pink Fanfare. Captain with the bad time. But it was great to see her this past, has it been a week already? It's been close to a week already in Detroit, Detroit.
86-inch, baby.
There you go. And Hollywood is back from his excursion to Costco. What'd you get me? 86-inch?
86-inch.
Costco and Hollywood has got the brand new TV for the house. So it's going to be wonderful. And there's the dog. There was a little bit of a shake in the cameras because the dog's tail got in the wires. There you go. But Hollywood here. But can't wait to be on with every gal from, like I said, all things football from a lady's perspective. Go see it and go see my ladies. They're awesome. I'm gonna put the link up again one more time. You got about 20 minutes to be on the show.
Yeah, better hurry up, man. We're gonna go have some dinner.
Dinner. Yep, I gotta eat. Gotta eat. Definitely gotta eat. Hit up the show, hit up the program. Hey, Pink Panther, Milady. Here, I'll do it. Milady. If you can pop in on the show, I would love that. Just say hi. It would be great to see her as well. Bishop is, like I said, here. John Leon can pop in. Anna, anytime. Anybody that's here when it's live, because you can't do it when it's a repeat. You can't do it when it's on the YouTube that just went in. But hit up the show. And again, there's the happy mom. Oh, wait a second. I don't want to even know how much an 86-inch costs. It was a what?
1,000.
It was only $1,000? Not bad.
It's not the Mac Daddy.
Not the Mac Daddy knackety knack, but still it's an 86-inch TV.
Yeah.
If I gave a lady 86 inches, she would be happy for a year. Of course, it would be 86 inches cumulative over the year. You know what I'm saying? It is not 86 inches all at once. It's 86, divided into increments, right, over the year. So, hey, just got to say it. Hit the show, hit the like, hit the link. We only have a show when you hit the show, and like Cool Kev says, hey, I'm bringing my Mundungus to Lake Havasu. Hopefully, we have anybody pop in on the show. Like I said, Cool Kev hasn't been on in a while. Anna's always ready. Transplant, obviously, he is at his transplant support group, always a big part of the show. But what are your thoughts? We're getting to that time of year, like I said, where the draft has just ended. You know who the players are that were on the team last year, and you know who they added to it. But then here's the time when players get cut unexpectedly, right? Because maybe their contract was a bit too much, or maybe they're on the tread's not really there on the tire anymore, right? So they get cut. And these are viable people that still want to show what they can do, what they have, and what they can do for their new team. So there's the next round of free agency. And as somebody, I can't remember who was it that had it in the comments section, the quarterback for the Titans Ryan Tannehill, he's a free agent. Will the Raiders take a flyer on him? I don't know, but it's possible. But I still think that with Gardner Minshew, who's number 15, with Aiden O'Connell, Aiden O'Connell changed his number to 12, by the way, Anna. So he's not going to be number 4 anymore. So he's number 12.
That's good.
That's good. He's the Raider quarterbacks of old get the snake it out into him. But I think that we're going to be A-OK with AOC and Gardner Minshew. So again, I bring it in John Leon. John, are you wearing a shirt tonight? Because I know you have all those bulging biceps and tattoos. You ready just to push out to the ladies like, yeah? Because Hollywood's like that too. He's a stud with all those tattoos. He does his Hollywood arms with Raider Nation and shit. But John's a big motherfucker anyway. So I'm going to bring John in here. John, good to see you, brother. And I'll have you come in here and there we go. We'll get you, John. John, man, here's some fucking front light, man. You're too dark, brother. You're too dark. Give me some money, brother.
I'll turn on the light, but
there we go. There we go. See, I know you have your tats going, bro. How you doing, man? What are your thoughts, sir? What are your thoughts? What do you think about what's going on within the Raider Nation amongst the team?
I'm excited. Like I said, I wasn't too excited about the quarterback position, but I feel like we could build our team, and then anybody could play quarterback. You know what I mean? Not necessarily anybody, but pretty much anybody. You know what I mean? If we build around, we build the line, we got weapons, build the running back position. You know, we got a defense to carry us. You know what I mean? I'm confident this year. I see us winning the AFC West.
I'm hoping you're right, brother, because I tell you what, it would be in Pink. I see. There's my lady, Pink Panther. Don't go away. Don't go away because she's going to come in. John, John, I want to give you your thoughts. I want to give you got about give me your best 3 things that you think are going to happen for the Raiders. John Leon's top 3 things that you see are going to happen this year. And these is according to John Leon, the big ballsy motherfucker that he is. And he's very positive about the Raiders. John Leon, your top 3 things that you think are going to happen with this year's Las Vegas Raiders.
I see us winning the West. I see us beating the Chargers twice. And to be ballsy, I want to say we beat the Chiefs twice.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Is that Angelo?
No, it's John Leon, the big tattooed motherfucker. It was.
That's my bold prediction. My bold prediction is we take the Chiefs twice.
Hey, partner, that would make my year.
Yeah,
that would make my year. Beating Kansas City twice and holding out the smugs and say like, what you talking about? We are the team. Winning the West, I think, can happen this year.
Yeah. But that's I see the Chiefs on the downfall. You know what I mean? They're losing.
John, I hate saying this. We've been trying to have that happen for the last 3 years, but it hasn't happened.
Yeah, but this last game that we played them, we exposed them. You know what I mean? As far as our defense, you know, our offense needs work, and I guarantee you our offense is a lot better than what we were last year. No matter who we put at quarterback, whether it's Minshew or AOC, with the coordinator we got, is no matter what, it's better.
There you go.
You know,
hey, John.
All right.
That's the story, and you're sticking to it. Thank you, John, for coming in, and I appreciate it. I got to get my girl on because I don't think she's been on, and we got to get the ladies. We got to be chivalrous to the ladies. You know that.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Thanks again, brother. You take care, and I hope you're right. I hope those 3 things are right, man.
All right. Talk to you later.
There you go. John Leon comes in and making her debut, I believe. I think now she's been in the comments a lot, but making her debut on the show, we have just remember like the Ohio State. No. The hell with this girl, this lady this wonderful woman, she deserves the pink fan fur. How you doing, darling? Good to see you. How you doing there?
How you doing, Kat? How are you?
I'm here. I'm here. How you doing, darling?
I'm living the dream. Living the here. How are you? And I was happy to see you online. So let me check in, see how he's doing post Detroit.
Yeah, thank you. Did you happen to watch the show yesterday?
Oh no, I was working. No, I was working.
Okay. I'm just saying it was a literal shit show because it was very, very it was a cumulative AFC West show, and it got so bad that I had to go. I had to go because you know me. You know that I am all about brotherhood and sisterhood, and you know, fans reacting, and you know, love people, hate the team, things like, you know, have fun. But even I, and I've only done it twice, even I had to walk because of the ignorance. So I'm just saying, if you want to see the captain explode like Mount Vesuvius, you know, the great mountain that blew the hell out of Pompeii in whatever 67 AD or whatever the hell it is, watch the show, but watch to the end. It's at the end. Okay.
Sometimes
so there you go.
Dip out.
So yes, sometimes you got to do it because, like I said, we get up, and one of the best pictures that I had a chance to take in Detroit. I had my lady here, and then I had Cleopatra, you know, the young lady from Jackson. Who was the third girl that was in there?
What was the question?
What was the three gals that I had the picture with over at the picnic?
Cleopatra, I think myself was in there.
Yeah, I know you were in there.
Other two Panther fans, or because you
yeah, it was. I think it was you and another young Panther fan.
It was Soldier Girl, and
okay. But again, hey, I went, since we got somebody that's from another team. Talk to me about your team. How are the Panthers going to do? Did they get better? Is Bryce Young going to be able to do? And again, I'm not saying it out of hate. Is Bryce Young going to be able to do what people expected him to do, and turn the corner? The Panthers be a team that people might fear in the NFC South? And by the way, who do you think is going to win the NFC South between those stinking fake Pirates of Tampa Bay, or the Nolans Saints, or the Atlanta Falcons, who seem to think that they know what's going on with their quarterback situation? And then I got the Panthers right here. Tell me about your team, honey.
It's going to be the keep pounding Panthers. That's what we do, man. We keep pounding. You know, no matter what, win, lose, draw, whatever, we're going to pound. The schedule doesn't tell us who we are. We are who we are. I believe they did pretty well in the draft. I mean, I think so. I got a lot of feedback from a lot of the fans, and they think that they did well in the draft. I was surprised that they moved up to they traded up to pick at 32 first round. So I was a little surprised by that. But other than that, I think that Bryce Young will be able to do what he was brought to the Carolinas to do. You know, he didn't have the weapons that he didn't have last year. Like, he can't run the whole team. So he needed some wide receivers to catch the balls. He definitely needed a front four. And I think that they've been building on that. So I'm excited. I think a lot of the other keep pounding fans and Panther Nation fans are ready to see what's going to happen. I mean, of course, we were ready to see what was going to happen last year, but it goes where it goes.
Shit happens.
I'm a fan no matter what.
Exactly, because true fans stay with the team. And by the way, I can't wait. And I'm saying this, I can't wait to see you in Vegas for us hanging out together. The only reason why I won't make it is if this new job that I keep saying I'm supposed to be going to, I don't know when I'm supposed to start. So that's the only reason why I won't be at that game. Because again, we have to wait till the schedule comes out, and I don't know when I'm supposed to be working this job. I keep calling the lady, and she won't call me back. So I got to send an email. An email. I got to send an email to her in HR. I'm saying, like, when am I working? I need to plan shit.
You need to plan your football life. You know what I'm saying? Football season
Yes.
is very important.
Damn right.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, let her know straight up. Look, whenever Vegas is playing the Carolinas, I don't care what day of the week it is, I'm still going to that game. So I'm gonna call in sick.
See, if it wasn't at the very beginning when it's like onboarding and the training and the going to, that's the only because yeah, I would, but it's a new job and there's things that you can't do. So I'm hoping that when the schedule comes out that the Carolina game will not be. There's two games that I don't want it to affect. Is the Carolina game and the Tampa Bay game.
Yeah.
Those are the two games that I don't want it to affect because I got to be at home in Tampa when Raider Nation comes in and takes over Tampa with my crew in my hometown. And when Carolina goes to the Raiders, goes to Vegas, I got you and I got Sonia and I got Cat Daddy and I got a couple other folks that will be coming out there. I mean, I can't wait, man. And I look good. I look good in teal. I look good. Like I need a teal accent, maybe like a teal. What do you call it? Like an ascot. I wear it because I like the color teal. I do. I can't wear the whole thing because I got to have my silver and black on. Yeah. But I do like a teal, like a bandana. Just say I have one.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna bring yours. So I hope that the schedule comes out and it's conducive to what you can do. You know, so when if the Carolinas come to your town, you better watch out.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping that you have a good time. I'm hoping that the fans have a good time, but I'm hoping that the Raiders have the score at the end of the game. I mean, because that's just the selfish thing. Have a great time in Vegas, but I want you walking out of that stadium sad and then say, let's go to a party because, you know, we win. The fans win every time.
I hope that you guys are going to be great fans. You know, I've been in some stadiums where the fans have just been totally rude and ridiculous to the fans. And I don't personally like to have that kind of an experience. So I'm hoping and I'm thinking that you guys are going to be great. If they're like you, they're going to be great fans.
Well, not everybody's like me, though.
I know. You know what? I'm going to be hanging out with you, so nobody's going to mess with us. That's
right. When you come in, we're going to, again, if I'm there, you know, pray, please God, please Jesus, please Allah, please Muhammad, please Yahweh, please whoever the hell I'm going to be praying to. I'm praying to everybody. I want to be in that game.
Amen, amen, and amen.
There you go. Because we can have a ball.
I can't.
Hey, did you get my phone number in when we were at the events?
I did.
Okay, good. So make sure you text me because I want to make sure that we coordinate. Like I said, me, Sonia, Kat, everybody coordinates. And I'll let you know if I'm there, if the lady would give me a friggin' information about my job.
You want me to call her? I'm pretty rude.
Oh, you know what? That would either be really good or really bad. Because really good, that would make sure that I get the job and she gets it. But it might be really bad. It might piss her off and I might get fired before I even get in there. You know what I'm saying?
That to happen, but I'm willing to call her if you want me to. I'm gonna be really nice to her.
I know you would. Because again, you're just a wonderful lady that you are.
Thank you.
Again, tell Sonia I want to be on that show, but I want to be able to know I'm going to be on that show. I don't know. See, my plans have already changed today because I was supposed to go to Lake Havasu and then go to LA. No, I'm going to Lake Havasu and I'm coming back to Vegas on Monday, and then I gotta maybe go. So plans change.
That's when you are charging celebrity and diehard fan of Oakland. I mean, I said Oakland, but Las Vegas.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Raiders. There you go.
Vegas. I've been such a fan of Oakland forever and ever and ever. And then when they switched to Las Vegas, it was just. You know, okay, Las Vegas Raiders, okay, Oakland Raiders.
The Oak Coast, Las Vegas. The Oak Coast, Las.
Oaktown.
There you go. Bump it up. Bump it up.
Short said too short. Oaktown. Oaktown.
There you go. Oaktown. I'll be
Yeah.
rolling with Too Short.
Short.
Hey, darling. I don't want to cut. I want to make sure that before I leave the show, because I got about 3 minutes, and now I'm going to have to do my outro again. For all those that don't know, that I said all things football from a lady's perspective. It's Pink Panther. It's got Sonia. What's Sonia's last name?
Pearson.
Sonia Pearson. I see. Because I know I met Sonia in Canton years ago. Did she tell you that?
She did tell me that, and showed me.
Yeah, I met Sonia in years ago, and I'd be like, I'll talk like, damn, look at this girl. Great lady that she is. I tell you that there are beauties there are beauties amongst the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
There's beauties there.
You know that, man.
Yeah, that's it. This is so. I'll be walking around with some good looking ladies. I know that.
Thank you for the shout out. We appreciate you.
Well, hey, you know what? Like I said, this is for true. Beautiful inside and beautiful outside and beautiful in the heart. Thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me have a good time in Detroit. Love all that you ladies do. Remember, all things football from a lady's perspective. Oh, I love it. I love it when the women do that to me, baby. Hey. You get them claw marks down your back. You know you're doing something right.
TMI.
Hey, darling, you take care and tell Sonia the best. And I said, keep up with me. And like I said, I'll try to do what I can do as soon as I can. All right, honey?
Absolutely. I salute you, sir. You have a good night.
You have a good night too. And come in anytime. You know what's available. Come on in.
Appreciate you.
All right. Love you as well, honey. You take care. All right. Bye-bye. That's Pink Fanford, baby.
Bye, Fan World. Bye, Fan World. ESF, Elite Super Fans Incorporated, Fans Against Bullying. Shout out.
Yes, I do have my coins, just not on camera. It's over in my bags.
I got my coin too.
See? Oh, did you get the new one yet?
Did I get the new coin? No, but I got this.
Let's see. There you go. Yep, you got the patch. I got that in my bag too. I really have it, folks. Pink Panther and I were inducted as Hall of Fame members of the Elite Superfans for this year, and there you go. And I give there is the sticker that I give to my girl, and I love her to death. Like I said, nobody can have a party of love like that young lady there, Pink Panther. And looking forward to seeing you. There you go. See all of the folks in there. You got your good collection going.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Who else? I got Luncher Blue. I got a couple from him.
Yep.
But that's it. I got a bunch of more patches at the house in Charlotte. But anyway, it was so great seeing you. Thank you for the invite. I'll be back on the show soon.
Anytime, babe. Keep those baddies rolling, baby. Keep those baddies rolling.
Peace out, man.
Peace out. Take care, darling. All right. That's Pink Panther. Gotta love her. Panthers are going to have a great time here in Vegas. And they're great people. The fans are wonderful. Obviously, we want to make sure we get the win. Obviously, we need to make sure we get the win. But this is the end of the show on Thursday. I got to go eat, so I'm hungry. Actually, people saying I look hangry. I'm always looking hangry, man. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the show. Get the word out. Push, share. We love real people. We love people that are true and know what the hell they're talking about. And if they don't, then hopefully we can school them in a positive way. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a fantastic weekend upcoming. I know I'm going to have a good one because I'm going to be here in Vegas and I'm going to Laughlin and then I'm going to go to Lake Havasu. So Lake Havasu on Sunday, and back here in Vegas on Monday. Ed Wentz will give me a call, brother. Take care, everybody. We'll see you. Yarr.